I don't know how this happened. We made a T-shirt last night. The very first Comic Artist Pro Secrets merchandise was a a Soy Wars story T-shirt that would drop ship and reach you guys in time to wear on May 25th for either the premiere of the movie or just to stay home from the movie and make a different kind of statement. We've sold out. We sold out in like 2 hours. I'm really sorry. We're going to figure out a way to make this T-shirt available again and increase supply to meet the demand. I'm in awe. Thank you guys so much. I'll sort it out and I will have an answer for you very shortly. Thanks again. Amazing. This morning from whatculture.com. Thank God the first reactions to Solo, a Star Wars story, are positive. Never tell me the odds. Yeah, or apparently the fucking truth. Hey, good morning. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, ring a ding. I'm Ethan Van Sciver. This is Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Welcome to this historic day. This is going to be a great day. It promises to be a great day, a day that will keep its promises as well. We're on whatculture.com. This has got to be the worst. You know what? Worse than Screen Rant. Whatculture.com. Look at this. Thank God the first reactions to Solo, a Star Wars story, are positive. Never tell me the odds. Who wrote this? No byline. Nobody wants credit for this, and I don't blame them. I think a Russian bot wrote this. Listen. To say Solo, a Star Wars story, has had a troubled production is like saying Han Solo is an okay pilot and a bit of a rogue. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious. Lucasfilm infamously fired directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller after they'd shot around 80% of the movie, with Ron Howard stepping in to complete things, but ultimately reshooting pretty much the entire thing. Ron Howard, ladies and gentlemen, while still hitting the May 25th release date. Again, who wrote this? A Russian bot. A human being did not write this. Sorry if I'm getting excited. I'll calm down. As the time approaches, the film has had its world premiere, and the first reactions are starting to trickle like pus. Ew. And there's a reason you should never tell Han the odds. Because they're almost all positive. What? They're almost all positive. The reviews are almost all positive, so you should never tell Han the odds. I think if the reviews are all positive, you should tell him. You should tell Han that the odds are all in your favor, my friend. It's all good. Everyone loves you. Why would you never tell? What? Russian bot. The general consensus seems to be that the movie takes a while to get going, but once it finds its feet, and Dong Lover turns up as Lando, it turns into a fun, thrilling adventure with an excellent cast. So once Dong Lover turns up, the cast becomes excellent. A thrilling adventure. Mike Ryan, who has a blue check mark, but so do I, said the first act of Sulu's Star Trek story can be hit and miss clunky. Hit and miss clunky. Wow. Who's Miss Clunky? I want to meet her. But once Donald Glover's Lando shows up, who is legit fantastic, and the Kessel Run heist plot kicks in, thank you for the spoiler, it's a whole lot of fun. And those who have always wanted this Han and Chewie shower scene are in luck. Oh, and also belong in jail. Thank you, Mike Ryan. Kate Erbland, it takes a bit for it to find its feet. Oh, looks like we found Miss Clunky right here, Kate Erbland. Blue check mark, I've got one as well, so it doesn't mean much. And for AE to turn on enough charm to make you forget he's not HF. Oh, MF. Get these people out of here. Get them out of here. But once it kicks into its, hey, let's make a crew and yes, do heist stuff. It totally flies. Why did these people get to see this movie? Why are they let in? Why are they pretending to be Star Wars fans? Why did What Culture only chose to show us 2 tweets? Let me show you why. Yeah, because now we find ourselves at USA Today, which is a mainstream news publication. They're not shilling for Disney necessarily, and they give us a more nuanced and realistic view of the situation. Solo, A Star Wars Story premiere earns mixed first reactions. Film is, quote, kind of a blast. Yeah, with a fire hose full of soy milk. Let's scroll down and let's read some of this. Stars third Ehrenreich Han Solo, Dong Lover as Lando Calrissian, and Emilia Clarke as Qi'ra heralded the first public view of director Ron Howard's Solo, A Star Wars Story, at the Hollywood World premiere on Thursday night. The spin-off Star Wars Story features a young Solo befriending his future co-pilot Chewbacca and meeting the notorious gambler Calrissian, opening May 25th. Official reviews will be released on the 15th, but premiere attendees tweeted out their first reactions to the movie. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why they were allowed in. They were allowed in so that they would tweet in their non-spoilery reactions. Spoilery reactions to the movie, of course. And they better do it again if they want to get into Star Wars Chapter 11. They'd better do it again. USA Today, Carly Mallenbaum praised Third Ehrenreich and Dong Lover, but yearned to see what original directors Chris Miller and Phil Lord, who were fired during filming, would have made. Okay. Carly Mallenbaum here. Third Ehrenreich as Han totally grew on me, and Dong Lover as Lando was such a delight. But I left the film yearning to see the version that Chris Miller and Phil Lord would have made. Well, you can't. You couldn't see it, that girl Carly. You couldn't see it because they were fired by Cray Cray KK. She came in with a swath like the Grim Reaper, threw them the hell out of there, just when Alden Third Ehrenreich was having a good time. He was having a good time. What do you think, Weinstein? Yeah, not much. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes editor Joel Meares calls it, quote, kinda a blast. Just come out of Solo Star Wars Story and can confirm it's kinda a blast. Dong Lover was perfect as expected, but Alden Ehrenreich has a swagger to match and spare. That's just excellent. Sounds great. Entertainment Weekly's Anthony Berznikian pointed out the rough edges in the movie, but felt Howard pulled it off. Solo thoughts. Blast. Yeah, blast. That's the soy right there hitting you. Like the Falcon, the Millennial Falcon, a few rough edges getting there, but I thought real Ron Howard, we at him so that we know, hey, Ron Howard, Entertainment Weekly loves you, pulled it off as neatly as a Wookiee removes arms. I don't necessarily think that Wookiees remove arms neatly. I think it's probably bloody. I think there are probably strips of ripped meat and flesh, bone, sinew, tissue. It's probably pretty disgusting. So that was a little hidden message there. People Magazine's Kara Warner praised it as, quote, a great adventure. This is really like, ooh, Star Wars fans, you are in for a friggin' treat. Wow. With Solo, killer cast, a great adventure, so much fun. So much fun. Collider, oh god damn, Collider. Perry Nemiroff wrote, there's some fun to be had while praising Third Ehrenreich and Dong Lover. Okay, there's some fun to be had with Star Wars. What the fuck? That's how you want to show, present yourself to the world as a 2-year-old cartoon. Okay, there's some fun to be had with Solo, A Star Wars Story. Ehrenreich was solid, and really enjoyed Glover and Wallenbridge as L3. Oh my god, I'm going to hate this droid, I know it. But I'm not convinced. We needed a young Han Solo movie. Was really hoping for higher stakes, more energy and depth. That's a bad review. It's a bad review. Collider.com video editor, Dennis Dzang, called it a mostly fun adventure. It was mostly fun. Mostly fun. Most of it, the other half of it was torment. The rest of it was, it was like being submerged in a bamboo cage with rats gnawing at your fingernails. But added, it would never be one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Well, let's put it to a poll. Let's put it on the StarWars.com poll. We'll see what happens. Don't let us know about it, but let everyone else know about it. And we'll see if it's everyone's favorite Star Wars movie. It might be. Dennis Dzang, think hero, he says. It was mostly a fun adventure, solid performances, but with a predictable story. Well, I predicted it. I'll tell you that. It never will be one of my favorite Star Wars movies, but I enjoyed enough of it. Yeah. What was that? What was that the other stupid garbage website said about the reviews? That they're all great? You're lucky that Comic Artist Pro Secrets is here to straighten things out. IGN.com's Jackie Jing, what a great name, wrote that she was both completely floored and at the edge of my seat at the movie. Oh my God, you're wearing the Resistance shirt. You've got a R2D2 purse, and I don't know, women. That doesn't count as Soylent Grin when women do it. Let's just ask: is it Soylent Grin when women do it? I think it's okay when women do it, and I think that's the point. I think women can do it. If men make that face, it's really off-putting and weird, and they know that. That's why they keep doing it. Got out of Solo, a Star Wars story, and I'm completely floored. I'm sure that I will be too. I will probably fall asleep and fall out of my chair. That has happened to me a few times. Andrea has to shake me, pull me up. Hey, get back in your seat. This movie seriously holds up. What do you mean holds up? It's not like 80 years old. This isn't Gone with the Wind. This movie hasn't even come out yet. You're telling me that it has aged or it might be in danger of aging and it is negative 2 weeks old, Jackie? Jackie Jing. I expect so much more from you. I was on the edge of my seat. That's why she was floored eventually, and had so much fun watching it. Interviewing the stars of the film tomorrow. Cannot wait. Oh, the stars, quote unquote. I don't know. I'd like to meet Woody Harrelson. Yeah, ask him what it was like to be in actually good movies with Oliver Stone. Yeah, we'll change the subject. IndieWire film editor Kate Erbland, wow, so many women, wrote that Solo takes time to find its feet, but eventually totally flies. Kate, yeah, all right. We listened to her with her MF. Mashable, oh my God. Oh, these people all got in to see this movie. Do you understand? This is why the Star Wars Shill media exists. I mean, they're seeing this movie 2 weeks early. They're being asked to tweet praise, and most of them can't tweet praise. They can't come out and say, this movie was boring, it was weird, it sucked. They can't say any of that. They've got to kind of say, oh, it was a total blast. I had a blast. Yeah, or else they're not going to be let in the next time. That's why these people were selected. Let Comic Artist Pro Secrets into these movies right now. Let me into them. I want to go in before Kate and Angie and all these other women. Jackie, let me in there. Yeah, I'll give you honest truth. That's all. That's all people expect from me is honesty and truth, and that's what I'll give them. Angie J. Hahn, Alden Ehrenreich is the real deal. Thandie Newton, no, he isn't. He isn't. Harrison Ford was. He is a pretender, but he might be good. Is he? Thandie Newton is who I want to be when I grow up. And Phoebe Waller-Bridge's L3, well, we'll talk about that later. Smiley face. Oh boy, here it comes. Meet the new roast, Tico. Don't worry, we'll deal with that. You guys, that's why this channel exists. I'm here to help. We will deal with L3. We will. Totally L7. Nerdists, Michelle, again, another woman. Michelle Bookman called it her fave new hashtag Star Wars movie. I loved Solo, a Star Wars story so much. So much. It's a Western, a caper, funny with so much heart. It's got so much surprises that fans are going to love. Dong Lover is charming times 1,000. Third Ehrenreich is a great Han Solo, and just know I've been saying this for years. For years? What the hell? Fave new Star Wars, what? I feel like someone dosed me. I don't even know what do you mean? The Raps film reporter Humberto Gonzalez said, this movie is an absolute blast to hyperspace. Alden Ehrenreich, Ehrenreich, did he just meme Third Ehrenreich? Is Han Solo. The movie is an absolute blast to hyperspace. Okay, The Wrap, we're going to be checking out your website a little bit more often. That's kind of embarrassing, kind of. Sci-fi.com writer Jenna Bush said it had a rough start, but was a blast. See the word blast all the time? Blast over and over again. A blast of an adventure. Yeah, more women. Yeah, it was a blast of an adventure. And yes, Donald Glover steals the movie, but you already knew that. Mashable, another Mashable person. Finally, yeah, look at this guy. Oh, thank the maker. It's good. It's so good. So low. I don't believe you, Chris. Okay, so that is USA Today's more, complete picture of what goes on here. Does it sound like a good movie to you? Oh my God. Get me in there. I got it. I'm so excited now. I'm so excited. I'm like a prize fighter that has his gloves on, and it's just waiting, man. I'm just waiting for the bell to ring. Get me into that theater right now. Every day, I stop and remember the wonderful people who help this channel to grow. And we are growing. We're growing at about 1,000 subscribers per day. And it's all because of you guys. You who like my videos, who hit the thumbs up, who share my videos, and who subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Thank you so much. If you haven't done that yet, please do. Please do. We need you here. Thank you to everyone who has pledged to my Patreon, $1 or more. If you haven't yet, the link is in the description below, and that would be wonderful. And most of all, thank you to everyone who donates to the super chats, the live streams, everyone who participates in this. I think we're making a difference. Well, maybe not, but we're having fun. We're having fun. Thank you.